Hey there, my name is Victor Oguinka, and yes, this is the first edition of a new program hitting your screen. Side Talks is what we call it. You know what they say in Nigeria is one day, one drama. And that's how we go this morning, talking about some, interesting issues. We'll just trivialize it and look at the other side to it. I know this is one you would enjoy with time. Just keep it locked down and let us do this together. I have some gentlemen in the studio. See? And first I have Rashid Chobowale. They remind me your name. and then I have the
name has to pronounce now.
Okay, and I have David Ogbonna. Yes. Okay. Guys, how you doing?
Good, Mr. Victor.
No choice. Okay, quickly, let us start with issues that everybody has been talking about. Everybody needs more money, and NLC and state governments. First, now that the state government are making this look so hard, I think we should commend the federal government actually for coming up with that. I know it took forever, but last they are here. Yes.
Yeah.
Now it means NLC governors. If you can't pay, resign. Why shouldn't you be able to pay, Larry?
You have to pay normal. But when you look at the issue of the minimum wage, it took the federal government to a while, like ages. You have the NAS passing the bill, waiting for the president, assent, setting up boards to review all those kind of things. I think it is somehow hard for them to they locally pass it. And when you look at how the federal government is diplomatic about this, they are like, we are not forcing the state government to pay.
It's a lie. The federal government said, don't forget last week, the state government said the federal government cannot force them to pay. So, federal government wanted, in fact, federal government said from December 31st, they start removing the money. Everybody should have paid.
But, okay, I won't argue that. But when you look at this in the other way, the state, they have debts to pay too.
Mm-hmm.
But
so what did they borrow the money do? David, let me line on this matter.
Looking at this minimum wage, seriously, I think it's alarming to say that people still work and yet they receive less than 30k at the end of every month. So we understand that things are difficult in the country. Everybody hustles, everybody find money. Even myself, I won't blow and they find money. You understand? But let's also consider this state government. Like Larry said, they have debt to pay. Yes, we understand. But yet, we also, the workers, we need money. We need this to be increased. Other countries, their workers are earning more than that. You understand? So, no matter what, I think I am supporting that they should actually pay the 30k.
Did you know that minimum wage is supposed to be increased, like, I think every 5 years or something? So it is not something that we are supposed to be going back and forth about. On a more serious note now.
But you need to look at the state of the economy too. To me,
I think the economy. No, look at when you look at this on today's Vanguard.
Okay.
NLC said these guys are flying private jets thrice weekly.
I think this is a normal African government.
Cut costs and pay money. Cut costs and pay money. What else? Just cut costs and pay money.
I think that should be the best way to go.
Which case you call the name for them?
I think that should be the best way to go.
Let them cut costs and pay money.
But why I said this thing is, you should check the economic state too. Look at our economy. 1,000 naira today is as much as useless. Permission to use that word.
No, use that word, yeah.
No, serious! Bro, so you go to the market 1,000, what will you get?
But wait, we know that our currency is depreciated, but if you give me 1,000, I will eat our going for 3 days. Without 1,000 naira, to be honest.
Fine, thank God you say we're going 1,000 naira, okay, looking at it from perspective of a student. In school, you have 1,000, you think you have money. Within few days, you will find for Male. I don't get money again, no. That's why I just said 1,000 is as much as, let's say, you use less. Because okay, fine, you can get you things, but not really things that you can really be happy you are getting with 1,000.
Okay, wait. Like before we go on, you mentioned before this show started that the United Kingdom are looking at increasing their
minimum wage to £10.50 per hour.
Per hour. Okay, let us take £10 per hour. In today's That's how much? That's about
I think
4,000 naira
yes, that
thereabouts
range.
per hour.
Yes.
So all I need to do is to work for like 10 hours or 8 hours in a day
Okay.
to get what someone will get in Nigeria for a month.
But you need to look at the country's setting too. The tax they pay there compared to our own is different. They pay higher tax and we will pay lower. So when you look at that to me, fine they're having 10.50, although it hasn't been passed, it is a proposal. They're having a higher minimum wage. Over time when they deduct to everything, so you can't just turn to be a millionaire tomorrow because if you are looking at it like that, but carrying the money back to Nigeria, we're going on money.
David, I know the problem. Everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to be comfortable. Yes, that is where the problem is. Okay, it is Side Talks and on Vanguard Live, we are talking about very, very important issues here. The best way we can, just join us with this conversation. Let us know what you think. Minimum wage, should we be going back and forth every time from government perspective? Should we cry over 30,000 naira that we cannot naturally get? Okay, away from that NLC matter and then to a very, very bigger one. Thank God, this person we are talking about has also been a former labor union leader. want to. Wait, labor was like fighting. Why? Must they fight over everything?
My brother, everybody follow easy. So anything we know easy, they even fight before sometimes though.
Okay. Now, of course, you have been following that trend between the former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshiomhole, and the incumbent Godwin Obaseki, and that attack over the weekend. I think we should take that video before we start that discussion point. Let us take that video where those guys they do waka. I don't know whether they abuse, but let's check that video and so that we pick it up from there. Yeah.
Like this one.
Okay, there you have it. There you can see very, very unfortunate one. Edo State yesterday. David, let me start with you. How do you explain this?
I really don't understand. Like, this is massive, man.
You see the fight and wait. When did we start confronting convoys and men with red eye with guns? How did we get here?
I think the right question to ask is, who are behind these guys that are attacking convoy?
Exactly.
Because you can't just, if you get my just seeing a convoy and just attacking it like that. There should be someone initiating this attack. There is a mastermind behind everything here. And if you look at this game, because to me it's like a game, there was a time Oshiomhole accused Obaseki of attacking him, which Obaseki denied. Now Obaseki is now complaining Oshiomhole, okay, because indirectly, we won't say he stated it, indirectly he was attacked when he attended the first meeting convocation at this Edo State University. So this thing, I think it is just like you do me, I do you. Shebi you talk say no be you do am, me say no be me do am. So the thing now dey cast the deep now.
Okay, David.
Nobody's actually accepting the attack. Nobody's accepting. Nobody has come out to say, look, I did this. The former governor Oshiomhole said, look, I didn't do this to you. And Obaseki on the other hand too denied when Oshiomhole was attacked. So now the question is, who did the attack? Who did it?
If you check out those guys I saw on the screen, it's supposed to be a school environment. I would enjoy the viewers to actually read Vanguard website on this issue, www.vanguardnjr.com. There's a story about Oshiomhole saying his own angle of the story, and it is quite loaded. I don't want to preempt what is inside that thing, but the thing is, those guys, how did they get their way inside the school? Are they students?
It's not in the school actually.
They
started from house according to the story.
They started from the school. That was where they were supposed to do. Then some people came. If you read that statement, you understand what Oshiomhole said. He said there was supposed to be a mobilization.
Okay.
You know,
A planned mobilization.
A planned mobilization against him, and one thing, he didn't hold, and they came back, you know, and all those things. But in truth, those are youths. Person,
Yes.
the Mama Day village. You understand? Whether, like you guys rightly said, it's a mastermind. Maybe somebody is behind it or not. But I'll take you to Okong, and I'll take you to Chile. Last week, 1 million people protested in Chile against bad governance. Okong, they have been protesting for close to 3 months now. Consistent protests, all in the name of having a better nation. This kind of protest, what's it that we call them? This protest for what?
The protester didn't actually say what.
No, it's not even a protest. I think it's an attack. It's not a
But it is an attack.
It
Exactly
was an
what I'm
attack
saying.
because
Exactly
it
what I'm
was,
saying. People protest to save a nation. This one is an attack for what?
That is what we don't understand, and that is actually I think what Oshiomhole was questioning, or he said that this was planned for the it was planned just for the media to report late CEO. Oshiomhole went to so place and it was
attacked.
good.
Which kind of
And it was good.
And again, in this nation, there is always a fight between. We'll take that video again. We'll take it again. Just watch so that people that are just joining us will see clearly. There's always a fight between a godfather and a godson in this country.
I think this thing is normal Nigerian nature. A child that the father will beat when he is young, if you come to an age, they will be like, "Daddy, I'm not going. Yes, okay."
Na lie, na person wey dey no train well.
But
Let us take
do that
that
to my
video.
father. I'm telling you, it happens in Nigeria.
Let us take that video. Yeah, let us take that video. Let's just refresh. Then after taking that video, we'll come back again. Then we'll take the governor's reaction. Okay, so let's just take it one after the other so that this will be clearer. Some comments are coming in. We have to take them too.
I want to talk. I want to talk like this
that you know, we can't feel safe in the house of our national chairman. I'm not sure if I went to visit the chairman of PDP, they will attack me the way they did in the house of the national chairman of APC. It's really unfortunate that things have degenerated to this extent, but we'll continue to pursue peace. You know, we cannot afford to lose the gains of the last 3 years, so we'll continue to pursue peace.
Okay, that's the video, but there's something very important. When I see that guy wey wear Wolves team jersey, they fight for front there. Is he fighting for relegation? You know, we have better jersey to go fight. You never see a Liverpool player jersey fighting. Come on, there, you do it. No, you see it. It's a lie. You won't see anybody
Liverpool fans. They are not just one. They didn't walk alone. No, there are lots of them.
Okay. Let us. You heard what the governor said. The governor said it is quite unfortunate that something like this is happening. You know, in the house of the national chairman of their own party,
yes.
And he was very emphatic, saying that if they had gone to the PDP, that something like this would never happen. But he said something that is also important, that they will continue to pursue peace. I think that is the subject matter in all of this. Whether there is a recalcitrant godson or there is an overdoing godfather. Yeah. Peace is what matters. You know, election is coming up in that state. If we start seeing all these signs, how are we going to have a peaceful election? INEC says Kogi and Bayelsa, the election coming up, that they are doing it as if it's a war. You know, these are some of the signs that are not right from beginning. You know, I think. Let us look at the comment from Ali Gambo. Ali Gambo says, "Oga, the truth is that let us hustle for ourselves, not to waiting for government to employ you. Just start in your own way." He's talking about minimum wage there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you know.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So another person is saying that we need to make these guys use our money to develop our place. For God's sake, it is not a personal business. I think they're still talking about the minimum wage issue too. Okay, more comments are also coming in. Azubike Akubrize is saying hello guys, yeah, as a top fan here, and we rate our top fan really special in this place. But don't let us dwell much on that because time is running out. You know, let us go to positive identification. Oh yeah. If it's me, you know, we know how to listen. You know, but I was looking at that news last week and I was wondering that how do I? You just catch you one of those random places wearing your short knicker and you carry your bag. Someone down there, you wear your ID card. You now start stammering, you know. But they said that two things, you know. That I think there have been a lot of misrepresentation of that news.
Yes.
They said they have an aim. Are you following that news? Maybe
Yes.
Okay.
What I just say is, I think there is some misinterpretation. The army is not like everywhere in Nigeria. They are specific about northeast.
Okay.
It's targeted.
Yes. But
That's
my
where they
own
will stay. Are they staying in northeast? Are you saying I won't see anybody asking me somewhere on Lagos Street?
I don't think anybody should be asking you that because northeast is where we can say these things. When issue of insurgency that is paramount is in the northeast. But although
guys,
they don't state
this thing, they said that these people are migrating from that place
To this peaceful states.
So they need to be sure that
Okay.
they never mix.
the only issue I have with the announcement is this: the terrorists are they foreigners? Because you said you'll be identifying Nigerians with valid identification number, a valid identification card.
Okay.
Like your national ID card, your voter card. Now, a terrorist might be a Nigerian. I will show you.
Yes.
I'm a Nigerian guy. This is my national ID. So how will you know this is a terrorist? You have their list of names that will be now cross-checking. Like person, you remember the school votes that will be checked. You don't vote before, guy. Your name don't they cancelled.
See.
From what the army alleged, they said some terrorists are entering the country and then I think initiating Nigerians into this terrorism act in the northeast.
Okay.
So that's why they said identification matters, and then if they catch you and you're a foreigner, they will have to question you and you have to explain yourself. So I think this thing it's not just for Nigerians
Even
alone.
plus Nigerian terrorists.
Nigerian terrorists are among those people.
How many are
Nigerian
there?
terrorists are what? They are special terrorists.
Nigerian terrorists are what now? So
They are
you have to
legit.
identify them too. No, that's
How many are there? Okay, someone that is a terrorist now and is a Nigerian. Of course, Boko Haram they are Nigerians. So there are other allegations.
That
if
they
you
are
don't
from
want to
where
go.
and where, which is also an indictment on the border.
So you don't bring the ID card now. Stop. Where is the ID card? A terrorist. This is even a voter's card for that matter.
They ask occupation. If they say occupation for this thing, they will write terrorism there. On the ID card. Guys, my own take in this matter. First thing, comb your hair before you leave house.
this man says it's not welcome. It's not welcome.
Okay, and they look those hair behind this camera. Comb your hair before you come out.
You know when you have modernized that.
Yeah, well, I don't know how you explain that one as hereditary.
Modernized that.
Comb
Go have
your
done this
hair.
5-6 times today.
In fact, I think it's about time you start avoiding jeans.
No.
For those
It's not about that. But even a terrorist might go on suits, even dress properly, not tie, and still carrying his bomb and his gun.
Aside that, not everybody will carry on the terrorist now.
Let us talk about what we know happens in this country. As a matter of fact, just like you said, if you are on your suit and well dressed and you have those things, chances that anybody will stop you is very, very low.
Very rare. Yeah.
Now who do dreadlock?
They will carry.
Now who wear this kind of pan? Now him go suffer some of all this things. So I think it begins with being very responsible from our look, you know, and then now transferring it to other things, you know. But whichever thing it is, they have a plan, yeah. It is only in Nigeria that I see that we discuss too much on security issues. Sometimes you should let these people do their job. Let them do their job. The other time when they wanted to kill El Bagazi, we didn't hear that there was a plan to kill that guy until the news broke.
Yes,
Now only for Nigeria.
This American people withdrew their troops from Syria then.
Not only for this country. Now we hear say how we plan to eradicate Boko Haram.
That's true.
Our
Why are they
seats,
always
our
announcing it?
Why are they announcing? If it is really, straightforward, we should just wait and, and decide, must it be the military doing this thing? What do we have police and civil defense for? Can't it be more friendly?
I think, his Navy is fighting with them too.
See, all of them.
No, they have all the security agencies together.
They should. I think they should make it more homely. It is easier.
The problem I see with our security agencies is that everybody is just overlapping the duty of another one. You see the soldier doing the work of the police, and you see the police also doing the work of the soldier sometimes.
I think I know why. The police is your friend.
Okay.
So they don't want friendship. This one is they have to go and bring someone else that you don't have a relationship with. The police is your friend. What does that mean to you?
I think that police is your friend. It be like now the word they say endo.
Okay, so we move from that police and army discussion and operation identification to something that is even more critical. Growing up, I know say chain, na dog that they use chain for. But these days, we started seeing houses all around the nation. They call house of terror, maybe house of horror, and you start seeing children. And there was one said that had adults on chains. This thing dates back as far as was it 2017? Somewhere in Ogun State, one woman that chained one 9-year-old boy. It was almost time,
Yes, I think I remember that.
Yes, and somewhere in Songo. Yes, and that thing continued like that. Now, in 2 weeks, they discovered about 3 house of terror, abi horror.
House of torture.
House of torture. Okay, it's house of torture. Thank you. This house of torture, like 3 in Kaduna State.
And they discovered one recently in a church in Lagos.
Then a church in Lagos.
So
And
it's not
that what was that pastor saying? I don't know the pastor.
The prophet actually he says prophet and not the pastor.
No, but you need to respect his opinion.
Of course, we all respect his opinion for chaining the people in
So
his own
where do you
custody.
see?
Because he said he chained these people because he doesn't want them to run away. They have
Maybe
mental
dog
issues.
maybe
That is the question.
Wait, because they have mental issues.
Yes.
What is the correlation between mental deficiency and a chain? Is that place a psychiatric home?
He's into healing ministry. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. Healing ministry.
Healing by shame.
So he said, according to me, he has been into it for years actually.
Mm.
So he has been healing people and healing people. But the problem we have with him now is chaining these people.
Yes.
Chain.
What is even the evidence that is truly healing?
See the picture on
Because
the
we have
screen.
no evidence that he has hit 1 or 2 people before. Even though he said that.
That's
There's
the
no
problem.
evidence.
But anyway, the case is in police custody now. So we wait and
Guys, let me tell you something. See, you see in this country, there's a problem. We don't put premium on lives. And I'm not even talking about the politicians. We ourselves. If politicians, like they say that they do ritual and all of all this, they use the local man. They use the local man to attack the local person.
Yes.
They will send you, make you go tie person. They will send you, make you do what's that, baby factory. Why are the people doing it? They are people like us. You understand? So we don't even have that respect for ourselves as humans. How would somebody else now take you seriously? It begins with that. That is why we cannot by ourselves mobilize to fight for the well-being of this nation. You see country, and I was talking about Chile the other time.
Yes.
And they tell me Chile, how was Chile strong enough, to mobilize 1 million people? I saw the picture, I saw videos on the streets. 1 million people.
Even recently, same thing happened in Iraq. Like tens of thousands of people at Baghdad, all in the name of the government, anti-government protests.
And these are people that their economy and their way of life is way better than whatsoever it is we are going through here. But we sit down inside that comfort, and we continue to do all those things. It is very, very terrible, and I really hope that this one will not get to another dead end. It will get, yes, because you said it's in police station. Something must be done. People must be punished. People must be responsible
for their acts.
What's the difference between this one and kidnapping?
It's two different things. It never will request for ransom.
How do you know he doesn't request for money? Even these people,
no,
he requests for money.
But another thing we should be asking now is, looking at the pastor's case, he said he's healing people. There will be some set of people that will take these people there
to the man.
Heal this man for us. So that's another thing.
Wait, let's take some comments. Let's take some comments coming in really, and we have Iyamu EU Christopher is saying great job guys. Yeah, thank you very much. And then Emmanuel Apan is saying good afternoon, great job guys, watching you guys from United Arab Emirates. Yeah, thank you again. And Onyeka Elogeb saying my humble suggestion is that if the federal government are serious and sincere on this excuse, they should focus on our borders ahead. Because we don't have war inside Nigeria. But if the security report tells us that we have problem inside, they should dispatch other security agencies to do their work while our army concentrates on our borders. Thank you. Thank you very much, Oyeka. This is all Oyeka is talking about, operation identification. Border, now you get problem. We have security issues on border. You know, we have everything coming from the borders. Our borders are porous. That is why we don't know if the terrorists we have are homegrown or they are exported. I mean, because they pass through one border or the other. That is what Onyeka is saying. And I think yes, you understand. Now, from that one, if we now have internal issues, why don't you let the other person that can, the black and black, let them approach this matter? Now they have blue and black. I mean, let them come and do this thing. It's easier for us to ask, you know, some of all those questions. And I think that's making a very good point there. Yeah, thank you very much, Onyeka, for that comment. So, and we are wrapping up now. Yes, I mean, so there's one final one we have to sign out to it, but I want to see that video. We'll talk about that video. Then we'll take that video again before we leave. That Dino Melaye's video. Oh God. This life. What would we see? Let's just take that video. Yeah, does it?
Canvas man, you're going war. Modernize one. Okay. Modernize one. See canvas. Even the ancestors are with Senator Dino Melaye. Canvas man, you're going war. Modernize one. Okay. Modernize one. See canvas. Even the ancestors are with Senator Dino Melaye. Canvas man, you're going war. Modernize one. Okay. Modernize one. See canvas. Even the ancestors are with Senator Dino Melaye.
Okay, now that guy, see that masquerade canvas. How did they sign the masquerade canvas? I'm trying to see that video.
I think,
and
you know, the guy was in the car. So the guy will have a good and
closer. But what kind of camera? Oh God, Dino Melaye, what strategy is this for again?
They are just your German star.
And the irony is this masquerade no get voters card.
Did you not get
mentioned? It was not that I uploaded the picture.
Yeah, he said
yes. It was like, I hope these people has PVC.
Okay.
So I hope this masquerade they have PVC. So
you get it, you know, and yeah, but it's really innovative, you know. See, the president said we have a local solution. Let's use
the gods.
I mean, we have local problem. Let's use local solution. These are the gods. You know, like after serving the Senate for some time, they just came and said he has been sacked and there must be a re-election.
And he had to involve the ancestors.
You know. So that then there's Ima is saying, I love your work. Keep telling Nigeria the truth. Yeah, thank you very much, Ima. And he's also saying Nigerian government leave borders open in the north because, you know, in other places. I mean, I don't know. I've not been. Maybe someone should come from the north and tell us if borders are actually open in the north.
But there is a news even on our site yesterday concerning the semi-border issue that a presidential aide reacted to. Although everything is still an allegation.
Yeah, exactly. But she said they will look into it.
Yes,
Plus semi-border.
Yes, semi-border.
I know semi-border is in the west. I know it is Lake Chad and Niger that is closer to the. I don't know if there is another link. Yeah, but whatever it is, you know, it is all in having a better nation. And of course, it's been a very wonderful time, I must say, this morning. And of course, it can only get better with time. We'll join us again tomorrow, same time, and we are going to, you know, do our thing again. And wonderful guys I have in the team. I have Rashid. what's this guy's name? Wait till you read it. If police ask you now, I'm your. Oh yeah, they call you Larry. Your ID card.
You know, sometimes you have official name, then you have the informal and general
Which is
name.
the official?
So, the official is Rashid Shibowale.
Now
The informal is like.
Now they define me.
I mean, we say identify you.
Your name will be David Roya.
That's my name.
Your name is David Roya. I know you as David Ogbon now. Okay, and then it turns out that the one that have a name that appear everywhere, official and unofficial, is still Victor Ogwinka. And of course, that's how we do it. Keep it up with our website, www.bankernl.com. We come your way again tomorrow. Thank you very much. I have a wonderful people behind the scene. There's Bankole Idowu and of course Dozie Nwogu. Bye bye now.
Canvas man, you go in war.
Modernize one. Okay.
Modernize one. See canvas. Even the ancestors have it, and it's not me lie.